Wind trashes the squalid street. Debris explodes light bulbs on the marquee of an adult theater called The Strand and knocks over a life-size cutout of Minnie, the theater's featured performer. The debris shoots across the street and threatens the neon sign on a storefront window that reads Urban Dreams. The dim interior of Urban Dreams, seen through the storefront window, is divided into office cubicles by worn-out partitions. Deflated balloons ride a ceiling fan. A Kale, a serene bearded black man wearing a business suit, stands beneath the fan, glaring at the neon sign. Behind Akeo, another black man, Alwan, broadcasts from a makeshift booth that serves as a radio station called Voice of the Inner City. Alwan's voice, projected over amplifiers hung out on the street, fights for a place in the wind. Japanese researcher Masaru Emoto claims that human consciousness has an effect on the molecular structure of water. In one experiment, he filled 3 jars with rice and water and spoke to them every morning for 30 days. To the first jar, he said thank you. After 30 days, the rice started to ferment and give off a pleasant aroma. He said you were an idiot to the second jar, which turned black. He completely ignored the third jar, which began to rot and become covered in green mold. The welcome sign on the entrance to Urban Dreams rips off, rockets down the street, and shoots into an angry river at the street's end. Raging water drives the welcome sign along the angry river. The enraged river uses the sign to gash the boathouse dock and beach chairs beside it chained in swimming area. A wisp of waterspout forms between the hotel beach and the storm clouds overhead, then turns into sleet as it climbs the stair that ascends the riverbank up to the hotel grounds. Marmalade, a cat huddled on the top stair, hisses at whatever comes and runs off. I am so sick of you, Sophia. So sick of living on the wrong side of town with you. The sleet turns to mist and floats through gardens dotted with statuary and ornate lawn furniture. I've been sick of you since the day we met, Sophia. The mist wafts across the swimming pool to one side of the gardens and tennis courts to one side of the swimming pool and hovers over the carriage house at the end of the hotel's driveway. Finest hotel in the American Midwest, my ass. Who stays in an ancient hotel shouting distance from the ghetto? Jackson and Sophia are just visible through French doors that open onto a balcony. The divorce will force you to sell this hotel. Half the proceeds will be mine. Community property. The mist lifts to the hotel's 3rd floor level and condenses on the glass of the French doors, closing Sophia off from it. The Indians are probably going to win their claim against the hotel anyway. With your lame sister as a lawyer, they probably would. Sydney, a cheeky Oriental male who waits in a sports car parked in front of the carriage house, smiles up at the windows where Jackson confronts Sophia. My lawyer says he can definitely get me half, so I can finally go live with the man I love. Keys to your sports car in the carriage house. The condensation pulls itself off the glass, dives toward the carriage house, and straight through a closed overhead door. I'm taking the sedan. It's in my name. You could have warned me, Jackson. The convertible's in the shop. You're leaving me with nothing to drive. Good. I hope your evening is extraordinarily miserable. The door of the carriage house opens. Sydney is violently sucked into the carriage house. The overhead door closes. Jackson exits the hotel and trots toward the sports car, looking for Sydney. The overhead door of the carriage house begins to open. Jackson walks toward it. Oversized basement windows reflect the gentle rain cloud gliding from carriage house to the back entrance of the hotel. Sophia, visible through the glass doors of her third-floor balcony, answers the ring.